Hello everyone, this is Kunu from Wings Education. Today we are going to do a reading and listening question type for PTE. That is multiple choice question, single answer, multiple choice question, multiple answers. Let us see what's the sequence. So of course, when it's reading, we do not have a fixed sequence of questions. You can have a random sequence and random combination of the test. So first thing is the number of questions. Definitely it is fixed. You will have 2 to 3 questions of this kind in your final test, and the total time allowed is 32 to 40 minutes. So definitely you need to know what is the relevance of the question, and according to its relevance, it is important for you to make sure that you do a proper time management for a particular question. Now let us see how important these questions are. So if you see multiple choice question, multiple answer of reading type is just contributing 3 bands out of 2 to 3 questions, whereas multiple choice question, multiple answer for listening is giving you 2.6, and single answer for reading and listening are not giving you more than 1.5 bands. So definitely the green section gives us a message it's not important. So we will not be spending a lot of time doing such questions. So basically, whenever you're doing these questions, your concentration level and you're able to understand the passage are very important and crucial aspects of your test. Now let us see what's the task. It says after reading a passage, you have to choose one correct answer if it is single answer. Choose one answer if it's multiple answer as well. The reason is multiple choice questions have got a negative marking. So my recommendation to students is always not to choose more than one answer, because it tends to be wrong and then you might get 0 instead of getting point something. So it's always better to do one answer than 2 answers or 3 answers. So time management is mandatory to avoid wasting time on these questions as they're not contributing a lot. So definitely for reading kind of multiple choice questions, you should spend only 1 minute. Whereas for multiple choice questions, you should spend only 10 seconds. Okay. Now, the scoring is, of course, if you have got a right answer, you get 1 band for it. Otherwise, it's 0. But for multiple answers, there is negative marking. So we will be very careful marking these answers. How many types of multiple choice questions are there? There are 3 different kinds: information based, summary based, and true false based. So summary based questions are only single answer type questions, whereas multiple choice question, multiple answers are more of information and true false based. What will be an information based question? It will be like what, when, where, who, which, how. These kind of questions are known as information based question. You read the question, you extract the keywords, you try to skim the keywords in your paragraph, and where you find the keyword, do try to read some sentences before it and after it to get the right answer. You can always compare your options with the statement and you might be able to get the right answer. So for example, in this case, according to the text, how do taxes of taxes usually differ from tariffs? So let me use a pen to highlight it. Let us use a red one. So the main keyword is differ. What? Taxes and tariffs. So in this case, in this paragraph, if you have to find differ word, it's here. So this part will give you the answer. Okay, this area, and you'll be able to find whether it's A, B, C, or D. All right. Then we have summary based questions. So they will be, what is the central idea, main idea, what's the author trying to convey, how will you summarize the given paragraph? So for that kind of question, you have to read the paragraph quickly. Definitely it's important in this case. Read first and the last sentence again. This is quite important, just because if you read them again, you'll have a better idea about what is the passage about. Try to identify some nouns in the first sentence and last sentence. You can always compare the options, and you should try to compare the options, making and keeping these nouns in your mind, so that more of the nouns in a statement is more accurate answer and you can find your answer. So in this case, it says what is the main purpose of the text. So whether it's the beginning, it says generally believed. Then it says link it to. Then it's about Second War. Then the beginning. Yep, it's in here. It says the beginning. then it talks about the end, it is believed. Yeah, so it is more about their views, so the answer will be D, because it is more talking about the varying views, not the views that says to highlight generally held view. So it is not general, it is varying. So because everyone is saying a different point of view, so that's why the answer is going to be D. In this case, you have to be very careful deciding your option. They all seem similar, it's just the word generally held and varying views that makes it different. Then we have true false kind of questions, where the question can be what can you infer, what are incorrect statements, which of the following statements are true according to the paragraph. In this case, questions will be more time consuming when it is reading ones. So because you have to go option wise, so you'll read option A, you'll extract the keywords of option A, you'll go in the paragraph, you'll skim for the keywords. The moment you find the keyword, just read that sentence and make like compare it with the given option statement, see whether it's true or false. According to that, if it's true and the computer is asking you for the true questions, you will mark this answer and you'll go to the next question. But if it tends to be a false statement, you definitely have to find a true one. You will trial and you will do the same steps with option B, and you'll continue with the same statement until you find one right answer. So this is how it says not true, so you have to see and find out what's the right answer. So these are the right answers for the given questions. First is C. So in this case, if you see this question, the answer is C. And for this question, the answer is already, I've said D. And for this, say, it's answer A. Okay, because he's asking not true, so of course it's not the true statement, because of what your lecture has said throughout the course. Lecture are S's are about what your lecture has said throughout the course, so it's not about what they say throughout the course. Okay, so it does not mean, this content does not mean the S's are everything your lecture has said throughout the course. So it says does not means, it says it means. So of course your A is not the right answer, like is not the true statement. So this is your right answer, and you can move to the next question as you have found your answer. That's all. If you have any questions about your reading multiple choice questions, you can always ask me. And for your listening ones, try some questions, try these rules that I have taught you. If you feel like you have some doubts, you can always connect us on Wings Education's website, or of course directly contact us through our numbers given on the screen. Thank you so much.